February 12th, and we actually had them here on Metro Chats a few days after that. All right. So our girls, they're gonna introduce themselves later on, but we have Althea, Bianca, AJ, and Jazz as well. All right. Oh, okay. So, actually, they won't be able to perform, but maybe later on you can check out their songs on Spotify and on YouTube, like right after this live. So there. So they won't be performing tonight, but we will hang out with them. So that means we'll have more time to talk to them and interview them. So that's pretty amazing. So now uh, they have uh, they have a new single, and it's called Babalik, and I am raring to hear all about this. So let's bring out our girls. Everyone, please welcome G22.
Hello! Ready, aim, shoot! We are G22!
Hello, I'm AJ, the leader and main rapper.
What's up, everyone? I'm so glad to be back. This is G22 Jazz, your main vocalist.
Magandang gabi, umaga, hapon sa inyo lahat. Ako si Althea, ang visual and lead vocal ng aming grupo.
Mayong adlaw, it's Bianca, sub-rapper and the main dancer.
Hello po! It's nice to be back.
Hello.
Hello, hi, welcome back. I'm so happy that you girls are here, and I'm so excited to hear more about your journey because actually, recently you were in P-Pop Con. So could you tell us more about your experience? That was last month. 2 days of P-pop performers, and you were even like the opening act as well, I think. And of course, a lot of your fans got to finally meet you in the flesh during P-pop Con. So please tell us more about that.
People Club is actually our debut stage pop. It was our first time to perform, especially in such a big event place like Arnetta and Kia Theater. So we were just so excited and so happy and honored, and as rookies to be able to share the same the same venue, the same stage with our mentors and our seniors. It was just such a surreal experience, and we're so grateful.
Yes po. Honored po kami na makasali sa P-pop con, lalo na sa concert na naging front act pa kami and nakasabay namin yung mga seniors namin. Nakakatuwa, nakaka-excite, and nakaka-fulfill siya ng mga wish namin dati na parang gusto namin makapag-perform with our seniors. Tapos ngayon, nangyari siya because of P-pop con, and we're so grateful.
That's right. I also like your outfits during P-Popcorn. So could you tell us more about those? I mean, of course, you're very, you look very hot. But yeah, was it comfortable dancing? Tell us more about your outfits for that one.
Well, our outfits are customized by our wonderful stylist, Team Ryuji Shimizu, and we're just so grateful for them because they were able to, sorry, they were able to put to life the vision of Bang, and it's just surreal now. We get to use the outfits during P-Popcon, and doon nila introduce lahat kasi we were able to wear our outfits to music video sa stage, and
And
ang
recreate
ganda. Yeah.
that whole magic.
And also, we're so happy na yung stylist namin is nakikipag-collab sa amin na if we're not comfortable with this, ina-adjust nila for us, and grabe, very caring.
Wow. And then, of course, during P-Popcon, apart from your performance on stage, there are also your outfits when you go to the venue, right? Outfits when you go to the venue, outfits when you go out. So I am curious about that. Is that coordinated? Because I saw some of the photos, and you all look very chic. So I'm curious, like, do you plan that as well? Like, this is our outfit from from the car going to backstage while you're doing makeup and so on.
Well, we just plan the color palette, but not the outfit itself. It's the effort of the individual members and yun lang.
We all have our own individual characters and styles that we have brought into G22. And actually, our secret is yung kulay lang po. Yeah, but we get to have our own freedom of expression when it comes to outfits, especially off stage as well. So that's really awesome.
Wow, that is a very good technique. Okay, so you look coordinated because you're wearing the same outfit, the same color. All right. So now I'm gonna read some of the comments because we do have a lot of people here on Kumu who are so excited to finally have you. So, uh, earlier we had Jaron, Josan, Cheryl, who else? Jarara, who else? Dom Holiday. There's Ken. There's so many. There's Kaishin, Wayne, Mike, Mikael, Ken, Pinary. Yeah, all of them sending virtual gifts, hello, hellos, and so on, and just saying
Thank you.
Love
hello.
you!
Yes. So I'm gonna ask those who are watching if you have questions, put them on the chat, and we'll read them later on. So, uh, after we chat with the girls, I'm gonna read some of your questions. All right. Okay, so P-pop con was also a way for you to, meet your seniors and your contemporaries. So what was it like? Was it competitive? I mean, I would think that this is kind of competitive, but then, in the P-pop world, everyone just is so friendly. So I'm curious, what was the experience like for you?
Uh, nung nakita po namin siya, actually po, we don't treat them as, we don't treat po like competition po siya. We treat it parang inspiration po namin, lalo na yung mga seniors namin. Kasi, pare-parehas lang din po yung goal namin na we need to like lift the like P-pop rise and to represent the country. And also po sa experience po ng P-pop con, sobrang mababait po sila and sobrang approachable kasi nung nakasama namin sila, they welcome us and also yeah, they're so friendly.
They even give us some advice.
Yeah.
They were talking to us, and we're so thrilled now. We even gained some friendships from that event that we'll forever treasure.
Yeah, it's more of a learning experience also for us. Kasi merong rehearsals eh. We get to see how they work and natututo kami. Kasi otherwise, syempre, first time din namin sa malaking stage eh. And habang nakaupo kami doon, wow, just, ganito pala, ganito pala yung world.
In awe.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing because, of course, you get to see them rehearse, you get to see them while they're backstage, and you realize, oh, it's not just me. You're not just, everyone is really giving their 110%, working very hard to perform and to go on stage. And I guess it's also very inspiring for you to get that energy. I mean, like you girls have very, very good energy, but you multiply that with all the other P-pop groups who were there with you, and it must have been so explosive.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Were there specific groups that you got to be closer with or you got to interact with?
Fourth
Fourth
impact.
impact,
Yeah,
they're so kind.
sobrang
Yeah.
And also, nung after party, nakausap namin yung ibang people groups pa, like the SB19 or Beanie. They're so approachable.
Also, we had ano din eh, Kalista. They were so kind. They were getting hyped. Kasi while we were eating, may nag-play ng music videos. Nag-play yung music video. And when they played our music video na back, everyone was like, hey, bang,
And it was
bang,
such a
bang,
good-
bang.
You're like, we don't know if we should eat or like.
Or like, ganun lang kami.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Mga ate mga kuya.
And then of course Vixen was also there, also performed, and you must be pretty close to Vixen. So I'm curious, like about your interactions.
Well, it's funny kasi with our brother group Vision, sa stage kasi we were like so lost. So,
Yeah.
hinanap na lang namin sila kasi wala kami friends.
Yeah.
Hinanap na lang namin sila sa after party. Uy, sama kami sa inyo. Kasi they have friends ano, sa mga P-pop and
They were launched earlier.
mas mauna sila sa amin. And sinahanap namin sila kasi parang we need someone na, Kuyas,
Kuyas, samahan niyo kami.
Samahan niyo kami.
Pakipag-friends. Mga shy girls kasi.
Nahihiya kami.
I'm surprised that our alphas are shy. Our alphas are actually shy. But yes, it's I guess well with Vision you collaborate with them, at least you see them when you have meetings and you interact with them, so it's good to know someone when you're going to this big convention. In a way, it's like going to school, or going to like an intramurals, right? Going to one big sports fest of all P-pop groups, and that's right. Okay, so let's talk about um let's talk about your comeback single, your new single. How could you tell me more about Babalik? Because now from Bang, of course, it's another B, Babalik. Uh, Tell us more about um, how you wrote it, or how you interpreted it.
Well, the song was actually provided to us, was given to us, nagkaroon siya ng listening. And when we first heard the song, it's like, it's so perfectly done na wala na kailangan baguhin, especially the lyrics. And syempre, as rookies, we want to venture out from different genres, not only we stick to one genre, we want to test our versatility as artists. So, when we first heard the song, ako nang tumatak sa isip namin ni Jazz. Kasi una kami nakarinig para sa dalawa yung kanta for them to highlight their vocals talaga. And yun.
And also as rookies po, it is such an honor na dapat magkaroon na makakolab yung ibang ano working artists para magbigay sa amin ng song and mapag-aralan namin as rookies na parang this is going to be a new learning experience for us.
And tungkol po sa meaning ng babalik, it's so open to interpretation, like all of the things that we do. So babalik can mean very many things that applies to your own life, the listener's life, tungkol sa relationship, sa friendship, kahit ano po. I know we all have our individual meanings that apply when we sing the song. And soon, very shortly, in the music video, there's some also hidden gems that hint to what babalik means.
Yes, it's actually subject for interpretation naman. It can mean anything to kung ano yung nararamdaman nyo. Kunyari na umuulan. Ano ba yung babalik? Is it a thing or is it a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are, you can have a lot of interpretations to Babalik. I love that. And of course, is that also related to the idea that it's a comeback single? Will this is this a new era and a new look for you?
It is come back and then babalik, balik tayo, and then we come back with different looks, showing that the diversity in a female alpha and an alpha hindi lang po fierce and empowered and strong, but also embracing our vulnerable side, na may soft side pala ang isang alpha. There's different dimensions and different ways to look at a certain person's a person of strength.
Different layers.
And as we progress in this industry, we would like to unravel. G22 would love to unlock these different layers one by one, starting with the song Babalik as our comeback.
Oh, and you actually released several things before this. So first, it was the title, right? And then you had the title reveal, and then there's that that motion with a logo as well. That's so much different from Bang, which I guess gave the signal to everyone that, oh, this is gonna be a shift. This is gonna be a change for G22. So I'm curious about that shift because are you already feeling that that need to evolve? Uh, how has it been, and how did you transition from Bang to this new era of Babalik?
Actually po, like, as rookies po naman, like, gusto din po and excited po kami nung narinig namin yung song since Filipino rin siya, Tagalog. And also, excited din kami na like, gumawa ng dance, like, choreo, since, like, yung coach namin, yeah.
Actually, prepared for it mentally. Kaya kami nakapag-transition from bank. Kasi yung bank, ibang objective sa amin yun. And when we transition to Babalik, it's another different objective. What we want to think while doing it. So it's a great mental preparation, not only physical. Kasi physical din, kasi flexible.
Oo.
Yeah,
Lalo na small
lalo na sa small
steps.
steps.
Wait a minute.
Gusto namin ibigay po ng ibang flavor naman sa pop. Since we are a P-pop group, I think I love the idea na it was unexpected yung tunog po ng Babalik. And actually, Babalik is considered soft pop. So kasama din po yung pop elements since we are a P-pop group. And we just definitely wanted to bring in other genres into the P-pop into the P-pop life.
Yes, it's also to break stereotypes na girl groups di lang puro hard EDM or pop. It's nice na we're able to showcase na girl group kami, but also we can also release slow songs like R&B. And it's nice naman na it's a risk, but a good risk.
Absolutely.
And also with preparing with that po, we're preparing our voices extra po kasi kailangan namin alagaan yung mga boses namin kasi dito sa babalik talagang yung voice, yung puhunan, yung maririnig, yung tututukan ng mga tao, lalo na sa mga ranges ng mga voices nila. Grabe.
That's right. So for those of you who have seen the concept video, you can actually check it out on YouTube, and you'll see that it's really a different mood. So you'll see, of course, you'll see G22. But it really focuses on actually your faces. It focuses more on your faces, and then it has a totally different mood. It's softer, it feels more, I guess, more conceptual, atmospheric even, and then it's a little hazy, but then I kind of like the look because you had several different outfits for this one. So my question with you is, do you have a favorite, you have a favorite look, and you wish, oh, I hope for our performances we can use these outfits.
Ako po, nagustuhan ko sobra yung wet look. Like the wet hair, like first ligo, tsaka. Yung wet hair, but still glam. Na parang you've been through a lot in the rain, metaphorically, you've been through a lot, but you're still put together. Makeup, outfit, still on point, but it's clear that you've been through a storm. That's what it represents to me.
For me po, yung the bandana look, first, the deconstruction of corsets. Kasi if we correlate it with Babalik, deconstruction art is you make art out of sirang-sirang bagay. And what if sa Babalik ganun yung interpretation? Like you go back to your broken self to make something out from it. Like kung ano ka today. Something like that. Yeah, make something beautiful.
Well, yung reason ko is not as deep as them. Sorry. Pero favorite ko na look is yung wet look. Then yung red and black na color because it's very, ang ganda, red and black. Wala. Yun na yung reason ko. Thank you.
Sa akin naman po is yung really like parang wet look din. Kasi parang different different side talaga yun. Like, especially nung, like, during the shoot, parang mas na-feel po na babalik talaga yung, yun talaga yung parang concept niya. Yeah.
That's right. And then you have that rain. I guess now I understand it more because of like your hair, the wet look, and then on the screen there's like parang it looks like it's rained on as well, so it completes the whole picture. So let's talk about the lyrics. So do you have a favorite line from Babalik?
Go, yeah.
Favorite line ko is actually line Ayan, balik tayo kung saan sana pwede mag-pick yan. I think more on like second chance na like going back to yourself. For me po, like since it's open for interpretation naman yung song namin, like for me, going back to yourself, like second chances na pwede kang maging strong pa ulit and pwede ka pa maging firm. Yeah.
Yeah. At the moment, ito yung favorite line ko. Pwede bang hinaan ng saglit? Saglit. Because parang gusto ko muna ng peace for everyone. Pwede bang hinaan natin saglit yung mga gumugulo sa utak natin, the words na nagpapadown lang sa atin, na kailangan natin kalimutan muna at hinaan kahit saglit para magkaroon tayo ng time sa sarili natin, na alagaan yung mental health and yung pag-iisip natin. Yes. Yun.
For me, ako, ang daya. Kasi, there are times in our lives when we feel like everything that's happening to us is like unfair. Like, bakit siya, ganyan. But, yun, I think it's valid. It's a valid emotional feeling. And, nagpapagdaanan siya ng lahat. So, you can really relate to it. Ang daya.
Actually, parehas po kami ni Althea dun sa line niya. But, if I were to choose another one, para sa inyo, para iba naman. I love, pwede bang pilitin? Like, can we just make it happen? Whatever it is, whatever it applies to you. Sometimes you feel like it's not meant to be, it's not right, but it's like, it feels unfair, and you just wish that, like, can we just make it happen? Like, can the situation happen? And it feels. I understand that feeling. And also, I like AJ Stone's too. Ang ganda the way she says it. So, let's go yun ah.
All right. So I love your choices. So it really shows in a way like your interpretation of Babalik, right? You gravitate towards that. So there, Pinpin sent a virtual gift, so I got distracted a bit. But the question is, you haven't released this yet. What about your music video? Is there anything that you can share with us on the music video? When will you drop it? And can you give some clues? Because those on Kumu have been asking about it.
Masasabi ko lang, sa music video namin, gugulat na lang kayo, na-release na siya.
Ayan.
So dapat
Abangan.
subscribe
Subscribe
and
niyo.
turn on notifications.
Yes.
And to give a little hint.
To give a little hint,
Ay,
meron na pala.
Ay, dumating na information.
Ay!
As a messenger.
Ay!
This week.
This week,
Anytime
abangan
this
niyo.
week, it will be up.
Sulat na lang kayo.
The announcement will be up
Yeah.
tomorrow. And let's give a hint.
The announcement
Bukas.
bukas.
Anong hint?
Hint, ito hint.
Yeah. Ako naman, ito.
Ako naman ano?
Ako ano?
Wait lang, sino ba? Wait lang, isa ka na, no? Okay, got this. Yun.
Kayo na lang mag-interpret
make sure to not only subscribe but turn on your notification bells on G22 official YouTube account so that when it drops bigla, at least may notification kayo.
Abangan niyo yan.
Keep updated.
Yes. So now you have all those hints. Actually, those are very good hints. I see that there's a connection to swimming or water or something like that. Under the sea, just mermaids. What are your guesses? Si Cheryl natatawa siya. Uh, HW4 Win says, ano to, charades? But at the same time, you all have to keep you have to get notifications. You have to follow and turn on notifications because it can drop anytime. There's not going to be a prior announcement. It's just going to happen. And of course, like what everyone wants is to comment first, right? If there's a drop, there is actually there is glory in being the first to comment when there's a single drop, when there's a post. So for all of you who are watching, it's very, very important that you follow and you make sure that you are updated and you get notifications on all of that. So there. So I have some questions here, and also some that have been texted to me. So okay, so first, Cheryl is asking, uh, paano po nabuo ang G22? So, maybe he can share your, different interpretations of your, your origin story, to those who are watching right now here on Kumu and on TFC.
Simulan naman natin sa last member.
Which is, sino ba yung last member? Si AJ.
Last member.
Ate.
Gusto ko balik tayo. Para hindi. Ako po, I came from the boys' teams. I came from, dinala ko, they've been eyeing me since the boys, and then they called me to see if I can be part of the girl group. And I think kasama naman na ako sa girl group. I think nakapasa naman ako.
Ngayon niya lang kasi naiisip. Akala ko
Confirm na.
Confirm na ba?
Confirm na.
Ito ba?
Ayun. Next, our second to the lady.
Ako naman po, nakita ko yung potential ko from dancing. And yun po, na-scout ako ng Cornerstone and also pinapunta po nila ako from Jensen to Manila to audition sa girl group na to.
Nung pandemic, I was with Cornerstone na, and then nag-workshop ako with them. Dancing, singing, acting. Tapos minsan nakakasama ko dun si Jasmine.
Oh, grabe.
Minsan nakakasama ko dun si Jasmine. Tapos, marami na lang ako natutunan sa mga workshops na yun. And also, natutunan ko na gusto pala nila din akong, paano ba to? Gusto nila akong mas matuto pa kasi minamata na nila ako para sa girl group na to na parang nakikita daw nila yung potential ng isang ako para sumali dito sa girl group. And I'm thankful na nakita nila yun. And
Nandito na siya.
andito po ako. Hi.
I was the first member of G22, and Cornerstone actually heard my solo music before I joined Cornerstone. I was releasing solo music, and then I joined Cornerstone as a solo artist and was doing projects with them. Tapos bigla, they started rolling me in workshops na hindi naman forte ko. Like dancing, acting. So I was like, okay, naninigago ako. Okay, pero fun naman. I didn't know it was for a specific concept na yung girl group. Then eventually, pagtapos na yung workshops, and sometimes I saw Althea, they brought me into a little secret room and they were like, we have a girl group and we want you to be the first member and it's gonna be four girls. And then at the time, I remember na my question mark, parang my 4 pictures, tas my question mark. So that's how.
Wala ko sa picture na natin. Wala ko sa picture na.
All right. So that is the story of G22. So it's amazing when you tell it in reverse order. So I love that. I think I like that more because it completes the picture and then you're like going back in time. And it also feels like such a blur, I'm sure, for you, because with training and everything that you've been through together, uh, it's really an amazing experience. So one of the next questions here is, uh, which was sent to us also, is if you could collaborate with any artist, so whether it's local or international, who do you want to work with? And I'm sure you have different answers, so I'm gonna ask each of you.
Locally, I think if we ever get the chance to collab with another artist, it would be the artist who seen us ever since, and it would be Ate Casey Dantigan. Because she was able to be part of BAM, but the dream of performing with her is another level. So Ate Casey.
Hmm.
Wait guys, I'm still
Hmm. Di ako makapila eh.
dami
Di
ba?
ba? I would love to collaborate with Kuya Stel from S19 because
Pataasan ng boses.
his voice is so nice. He's also singing vocals. But S19 in general, they really inspired G22, including myself. So that would be a dream of mine. And internationally, I've always took inspiration from Dua Lipa. So yeah, that would be awesome one day. Hmm, ako, sa locally, gusto ko rin maka-collab sa Casey Red kasi she's been a part of us, like what AJ said. And also, it's gonna be such an honor na makasama siya sa iisang stage. And pag nag-iisip naman ng internationally, parang kahit na ang taas ng boses niya, medyo pinapakinggan ko kasi siya palagi talaga. And gusto kong umatid ng concert niya. So, kung parang gusto ko siyang makapull-up ng G22. Ano ba yan?
Sino?
Ano ba yan? Ano ba yan?
Gusto ko naman naman.
Si Ariana Grande. Di ba? Ang taas ng boses. Ako si Justin Bieber. World tour. Ang taas ng boses niya, pero ako na lang kikilalim. Galing.
Lower R.
Galing mo yan. Galing. Oh, girl.
Sa akin naman po is, gusto ko makakuha si sa SB19 din po, si Kuya Ken. Kasi like, wala na na-inspire po ako, like, gumawa din ng songs, like, actually sa Bisaya. Nag-try po ako. Kasi na-inspire ako sa mga songs niya. And also sa SB19 po. Sa international naman po, si Nikki po, yung sa 88 Rising.
Maybe it's icing. Yay!
Yeah. Wala pala akong international.
Oh yeah.
Ay, oo nga. Lahat kami meron.
Ano
Ay,
yan?
attention is
But-
killing me. But parang alam ko yung sagot ko eh.
Ako yun eh.
International. Si ano po? Javai. Javai. No explanation needed.
Galing
Wala
niya.
ko yung pianos.
Wow, so it's really very diverse. It's a good mix. And of course, you're highlighting your favorite parts. So I have a comment here also. Who's this? From Wayne, Bianca Biritera era.
Sige nga kasi yung sabi mo kasi. Tsaka sabi ko, I just joking ha. Napansin na lang nila.
Pero alam mo yung Bianca
Keep in
nyo.
mind for the next song.
Oh my goodness, si Bianca.
Yes. We have a lot of questions here, and of course some are sending virtual gifts like Ken Duxin, Him Siri, who else, and then yeah, a lot of virtual gifts. Wayne has a question. So, which concept do you want to try for your third comeback? O, di ba third na yung naisip kagad ni What do you want to do? Do you have a dream concept or a look or a color palette that you want to try?
Color palette. Color palette.
Gusto ko try, ano, like, the palette na bright colors. Yung, yung makulay. Kasi, palagi kaming, black, dark, ganun. What if mo naman, let's go on the lighter side. Like, the bright side. Neon, pink, neon.
Okay.
Yes.
I would love to do color palette, not specifically for the third comeback ball, but I was thinking the other day shades of blue, and then the concept for the song will be about feeling blue, and the depths about sadness, feeling blue metaphorically. So the different shades of blue, and because when you think of sadness, hindi lang po sad, marami pong depths to being sad, and layers, confusion, pain, and whatever else. So I think really good color palette will be blue and shades of blue.
Ako naman, something like pastel colors naman. Hindi, gusto ko lang din iba. Hindi, joke lang. Pero gusto ko talaga ng like something pastel colors.
Rainbow.
Ganun. Yung suot namin rainbow. Pero pastel colors for a lighter look.
Moving to
Wait lang.
Sa akin po,
Black color foundation nila.
Black and red.
Black and
The
red.
one is the best thing.
Hindi, like,
Another naman.
Iba yung-
Emphasized.
yeah, emphasize. And,
As Spider-Man.
actually, parang siyang yung, ano ba tayo? I forgot paano ko yung pronounce kasi nakalimutan ko pag-pronounce. Basta yung more on dark talaga siya, tapos parang more on shadows talaga namin. Pero, letter B. So,
Letter B daw.
Ayun
yung
more on, siya, like, shadows, and low exposure, shadow.
basta sa akin
News of pastel.
But I have some other
Joke
ideas, but
lang.
I'm not gonna reveal it for today's video.
Yeah.
So,
Wala
para
niyo
may
yung,
suspense.
wala niyo yung color palette namin sa M.
Kayo, we would love to know. So comment down below.
Kung anong gusto niyo for us. Papalitan ng every
Nung next.
Yes. Well, there are some suggestions like, okay, Hime Cyrus says more Aegyo naman sa next comeback. And then, Ken says, Bianca, may pa-split ba kayo ulit? And I saw something about bangs. Wait. Meron silang recommendation. Okay, neon green hair daw for Bianca, and then ash gray for Alfea na hair. This is from Hime Seire. And then, yeah, magbabangso si Bianca sa next comeback.
Oh, I've seen her with bangs.
Nakita na nila ako mag-bang.
Yung fake bag.
Masyadong
Ah.
maliit yung forehead mo.
Pero,
Malay nyo.
malay nyo.
Who knows? Baka kalbo.
Or short hair for Jazz. So that's also an option.
Undercut sa
Undercut.
But you know what? What everyone is saying is that they want a solo concert, actually. They want to, yeah, have.
Pag madami na kami kanta, dalawa na.
Kaya naman pa-concert namin. Kasing!
Pero it's a
dream.
Yeah, it's a dream.
Pag marami-rami na yung kanta.
Yeah, it's on top of
Yes.
Kung talaga nang bigyan tayo like
Because
blessing.
when we performed in Kia for the very first time, we sang Bang. It was like kakaiyak when they started singing our lyrics that we wrote and then we've been working on. We were like crying internally, pero fierce pa rin yung mukha. So imagine, to have a concert one day and to have that feeling. But for a longer period of time, it's just a surreal feeling, just even to imagine it. So we look forward to that day one time. So, well,
Let's work harder.
let's do this.
Work more.
We're still rookies,
Play
but we're
Maraming
dreaming
salamat.
big.
Daghang salamat sa inyo, mga
Yes. And they're also manifesting and asking if you'll release an album this year.
Year. Wow.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Abangan.
That's why follow us on our social media to stay updated. G22 official.
Yes, for now, let's enjoy Babalik.
Yeah.
Yeah, abangan niyo kung
Abangan.
kailan yung drop ng MV na.
Yes, exactly. I have some questions here kung kailan ng MV. Well, we mentioned it earlier. It's just gonna drop. So you have to keep your notifications open and you have to check them out when the when the music video finally drops, and we'll get to see all those hints from earlier that you were showing. All right. Well, the last time we talked, you were, of course, you were also excited, but we were also in some sort of still in a lockdown. But now I see that more people are going outside, and I'm curious also. Like, have you been out and about? Also, have you been going out aside from just work? And where have you been?
Oh, we never really got to go out pa kasi because of our busy schedule. But yung birthday, birthday lang. And
Birthdays.
But actually, our work is considered going out as well because we had a chance to perform at EK for the KTO, and it was so fun. And we got to have that experience going out and seeing other people. So we're enjoying spending time at work. We consider it as having fun.
Yes.
Also.
And also we're going out if we want to just have a little little na pagkain or pagsasalo-salo ng kain sa iba't ibang restaurant or kainan. Gustong mag-food trip din po.
Wow. So there is a chance that bullets can catch you. Will suddenly just see you in like a restaurant or in a coffee shop somewhere. So to bullet to the bullets, watch out for that. Who knows? The next people on the table might just be G22, right? So that's a good tip. All right. They're also asking about the meet and greet. So I guess there's really a demand to see you girls very soon. So would you? Yeah, that should be soon actually, because it
actually
seems
had
like
nung countdown.
yeah.
Bullets.
10 bullets.
And para siyang meet and greet. Pero syempre, we want more bullets na makikita and interact.
Yes, while still being safe. But we're so excited every time we do see a bullet. Sometimes there's some bullets outside the cornerstone, and we get to say hi and everything. It just warms my heart seeing them. So one day when we have,
Para sa Pokemon, find the bullet.
they give us energy, especially for the middle of training, and we see it. We see them. We love them so much. Thank you, bullets, for supporting us. We would love to have a planned meet and greet na mas malaki. Because last time it was very limited for our countdown. So for next time, we are definitely looking forward to it, and we would love that to happen.
oh well, they're asking about the next episode of Target Unlocked. And
Abangan niyo po sa aming YouTube account, G22 Official. Yeah.
They actually filmed na.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abangan niyo.
Shortly after the music video, it should be up.
Abangan niyo.
Laugh trip.
Subscribe niyo, guys.
Kung ano-ano
Love
ginagawa
for
sa
iyak.
amin CS.
Turn on post
Notification.
Wow. All right. Well, something for the bullets, and of course, to everyone here. I am curious because you girls work so hard, and I know when you train, right? You do like you work out, you have dance, you sing, and then you do a lot of activities. So your day is packed. But what are the things that you do to unwind? uh, do you do you play a certain game, or do you watch something, or do you like surf? Um, yeah, are you always online on TikTok or something like that? So I'm curious, like, what do you do to unwind?
I read a book, or I read manga, I watch anime, read a book. More self-help books. And yun, okay.
Ako naman, I read manhwas or minsan nanonood din ako ng anime or sa Netflix to make myself chill and also kumakain ako in some free time ng or nagluluto para sa sarili ko na rin or sa kanila or kahit kanino kasi yun lang yung free time na meron eh. So, kunin lang yun. Grab the channels.
In free time, I take the opportunity to unload myself with all the training that's going on. And I journal. I actually write down how I'm feeling or what's been going on. Um, I think I try to keep that private, but I like to unload what's going on in that month. I don't get to do it as often because I usually like to dedicate a couple hours. But I also like to read the Bible naman. And I recently got a dog, so my little puppy is like my stress reliever, and I'm so happy to see his cute little face. And so these are his three other
Trainer ako eh. Kapit bahay na trainer.
Ako, wala eh. Hindi naman takot ako eh.
Dapat ang cute niya.
Ako para yata akong buto para sa kanya eh. Dila siya ng dila.
He actually loves them.
Yeah.
Paano mag-unwind niya?
Ako naman po, like, pag uwi ko po sa bahay, like, every after training, nag-update po ako sa parents ko since they're, like, 4 po. And, also, nakakatulong sa akin yung mag-gitara po ako. Like, nakaka-help talaga siya pag after a day, nakakawala ng stress. And, nag-try na din ba, like, nag-try po ako gumawa ng sound.
Wow. So we learned a lot from you with just sharing your little hobbies and your activities. And we do have a few more questions here, and it has a lot to do with the fandom. So number one, is there an official color for bullets? They're asking among themselves. And I think parang wala pa yata. Tama ba?
Mali pa, but soon, yeah, we will announce yung official color ng bullets. Kasi, importante sila, hindi dapat ni-rush ang perfect color.
Yeah. Ay,
Nababagay for all seasons.
Wow. And then, of course, there's the light stick that everyone is asking about. Ayan. So, mga requests nila.
Wala ko muna.
flashlight muna tayo sa cellphone. Sabay-sabay natin i-audiga ganito.
Kandila muna.
We're so happy to announce that we have merchandise that is out on e-commerce like Shopee, Lazada, and also you can contact me to Rowena. But
Yes.
right now we don't have light sticks, but shortly, very soon, we would love to expand the merchandise options and maybe light sticks.
Yes.
So we
As
want
of now, kandila po talaga muna tayo. Yeah.
Phosphoro daw.
Talaga
So,
phosphoro at kandila.
Okay. Bang, 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 bang.
Tapos, umaalab.
Wow.
Sabay natin.
All right. I do have a question. I'm not sure if this is related to the music video, but Marielle is asking why you girls are running in the IG story of Fea.
Oh my God.
Is that related to the music video, or is that something that's funny?
I posted it last night. Last night. Ng cryptic lang. Tinanong ko bullets kung ano kaya sa tingin niyo yung reason kung bakit kami tumakbo pabalik. Well, last night kasi sinurprise namin ang aming wonderful handler. Because it's her birthday sa Lubong. Tapos, while they're celebrating, they're eating, nakita namin yung bola ng volleyball. Tapos, gusto namin i-try maglaro ulit. It's been a while. So, naglaro kami sa labas. Yung mga naka-park na cars, yung mga aso. So, habang naglalaro, ko ang bola.
Paano?
Binat ko.
Ganyan
Dapat binigay mo sa akin yun.
Binigay ko ang bola.
Ayan.
Ayan na.
Sinalo ni Bianca ang bola. Pagsalo ko, pumunta dun sa...
Pumunta sa kotse.
Pumunta sa kotse. Pero hindi naman siya malakas or something like
damage. Sila
that.
naman
There's no damage.
Hindi malakas pero may dug.
Feeling ko, hindi volleyball sport namin eh.
Track and
Track and field.
While they were doing that, I was inside eating ice cream.
So, ayun. Pagkatama, unang-una akong tumakbo, pangalawa si si Jasmine. Pangalawa si AJ, sumunod si Bianca. Nakalimutan pa ni Bianca yung cellphone niya sa labas.
Nag-record pa ako. Sa akin mo yung phone na.
At hindi na isang beses nangyari. Soon i-release ko yan.
I-release naman ni Bianca yung runner track star era ni AJ.
The brother, she's a track star.
Sorry.
All right. So it seems like there's gonna be like a track era or a jail era. Jail era.
Like Olympic era. Yeah.
Yes, the running era. But that's so much fun, and I really see that you girls really have fun together. You really like each other. So my last question is, what do you like best about being part of G22? What do you like about being in G22?
Ako naman po, I have a small family. I mean, I don't have many members in my family, and I grew up in Australia. So when I came here, I only have my mom. So being in G22 is like having an extension in my family. It's like having three sisters that I never had.
Oh.
We're all sisters.
Yeah. And I just appreciate them that I can not only go for them for help when it comes to work, but in my personal life, they're always going to be there. Doesn't matter if we're like 50 years old and we quit already. We're always going to have this bond, starting from training days. And that's what I love about being in G22. Other than many different reasons.
Ako naman, something like...
Na-jump ako, girl.
Baka kasi mawala na sa utak ko na naman yung yeah.
Wait lang.
Iiyak ka later ah.
Yeah,
Ako naman, yung meron akong kasamang 4 na babae sa industriya na to. Lalo na bago pa lang ako dito, na marami pa lang akong natutunan ng bago because of them. And merong nag-guide sa'yo, nakasama mo everyday, throughout the whole day. Nakasama. And I'm thankful lang nakasama ko sila. 4 kami and meron akong mga kasangga.
Ano ko meron?
No.
Last ang leader. Last si leader.
Sa akin naman po, since like wala akong family here na kasama, tinitito talaga sila, sister sa ate. Actually, like kahit si Justin po, parang nag-implement siya na like, buddy. Ayun. Sobrang happy din po ako kasi yung mga times na need ko na like support sa sarili, nandyan sila sa akin. Like, nandyan ang para sa isa't isa, para sa group lang, ganyan. Then, also po, sobrang caring nila, and yeah, ayaw ko na magsalita.
Baka umiyak bigla si Bianca.
Hindi ko kasi
sorry.
umiyak.
Si Hano.
Oh.
Ayun, iyak na talaga
Ayun,
ako.
iyak si,
What I like about being G22 is
being strong.
being a bata. I grew up with parang lalaki kasi dalawa yung brothers ko. I grew up with small group of friends na puro lalaki. Hindi no, bihira babae. But I still have friends na babae. And then, being part of G22, I learned to be a girl.
A girl. Yung anak niyo, babae na po.
Siguro I learned to have
Feminine.
I learned to have sisters. Kasi puro lalaki, brother, ganun eh. And ate ako ng isang lalaki kapatid. And now I get to experience and feel how to be an ate sa mga girls na makukulit. Charot! Ayun.
Thank you, ate. Thank you, ate.
Oh, that was really heartwarming, and I see that, you really like you really like each other, and that's amazing, and that's why you can make great music, and you have a lot of fun as well. So there. So, we can go on all night, and I'm sure the Bullets would love that as well. But unfortunately, our time has come to end the show. So girls, G22, would you like to invite everyone to catch your comeback single?
Yes, guys. MV ng Babalik will be out anytime soon this week. So, ano ba ito again? Thursday, Friday na lang natitira. So, better watch that out, guys. And abang-abang.
You can follow us on all social media, G22 Official, sa TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, lahat-lahat. Mag-subscribe pa kayo, follow, and we would love to see you there. You can stream also saan? Where can they stream kayo?
You can stream our song Babalik and Bang at all music platforms worldwide, Spotify, iTunes, you name it. Go lang po, pakinggan niyo aming song. Thank you so much.
Exclusively by CS Music 7460.
And syempre, abangan ang G22 Live this upcoming July 15 sa Tugatog at SM Mall of Asia Arena. Makakasama namin ng ibang K-pop idol groups. Kaya get your tickets now. At nagpapasalamat din kami sa aming mga bullets at sa mga walang sawang nagsusuporta sa G22. Mahal na mahal namin kayo.
Yes.
Thank you, Metro, for having us.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat din
Bullets,
po,
kahit gabi na.
Kumu, for having us.
Yes. Thank you, girls, for being part of the show, and to the Bullets also who watch this. Don't worry, you can also catch this on TFC. I want an IPTV, or of course it's going to be on Metro.Style YouTube, and also on Metro.Style Facebook, so you can still catch it again if you want to rewatch. All that fun interaction with the girls. So, girls, thank you for being part of the show, and to those of you who watch.
Thank you so much po.
Have a good
All
night.
right. So everyone, we'll catch you again next week for another fun chit chat with our celebrity guests, only here on Metro Chats. Let's chat again soon. Bye everyone. Bye G22.
Bye.